Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald has Newt trying to stop Grindelwald's plan, whatever that plan may be. So, I'm doing this review now because I'm going to be gone for the weekend, and then I'm thinking after the weekend, either on Sunday or Monday, I'm not sure, I'll do the last Fantastic Beasts review, and then on the last day of the month, on the 28th, which I think is Tuesday, I will do the Harry Potter movies ranked, including the Fantastic Beasts films, and my top 10 favorite moments of the franchise. So, with that out of the way, let's get on to the positives of this movie. The first 15 minutes of the movie was actually kind of good and actiony. It had Grindelwald on the side of the flying carriage, and he disarmed everyone, and then it goes underwater, and he drops the guy into the water, and I thought that was actually pretty cool. And that was just a pretty cool sequence. And the movie is visually cool. It's cool to look at with some things, especially the blue fire and the animals at the end. So the visuals in the movie are actually pretty good. That's it for positives. So on to the negatives. This movie ruins the emotional ending of the first movie, of having Jacob now remembering events of the previous movie by saying, oh, Jacob didn't have any bad memories. And in the movie, it's like, how do you remember who we are? And he's like, I didn't have any bad memories. I don't think that Rain at the end of the movie was supposed to get rid of bad memories. I think it was just supposed to get rid of the memories of the events that happened. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know. Unless for some reason in the first movie they said that this will get rid of the bad memories, but I'm pretty sure it's to make people forget of the events of the first film. I don't necessarily remember, but either way, it kind of just ruins the emotional ending of the first movie. Because, you have the sad-ish ending of the first movie where it's like, he won't remember anything, and now it's like, oh, I remember everything. Okay. That ruins the ending of that first movie, so I don't like that. Another negative is there's a plot point of Grindelwald needing to kill Dumbledore, but honestly, that's kind of pointless because we know Dumbledore is alive in the first 6 Harry Potter movies in the series, so that's not suspenseful. And with them even just saying that plot point, it's like, okay, I don't care because I know he's not gonna die until the Half-Blood Prince. Spoilers if anyone hasn't seen that movie. Dumbledore dies in Half-Blood Prince. If you didn't know that, sorry. Whatever. But in this movie, it's just not suspenseful at all because I know he's gonna survive past these events of the Fantastic Beasts films. Another negative is Johnny Depp's performance as Grindelwald is bad. I'm sorry to say that because I love Johnny Depp, and he's brought so many iconic characters to life, like Edward Scissorhands and Captain Jack Sparrow. But in this movie, I don't know if it's his performance or if it's just the script that he has, but I don't know if it's just his performance or that he's not in the movie that much, or if it's the script that he was given. I'm not necessarily sure, but he's just not that good. He's just not that memorable in this movie. And I've kind of going along with that. I feel like this movie should have unleashed Grindelwald on the town destroying the town and whatnot. But he's barely in the movie, so it's like he's not an interesting villain. Uh, this movie is also really slow and boring. The movie also feels convoluted, like a bunch of scenes of different characters and plot points stitched together, and it doesn't really feel like a focused story. So it was just kind of confusing. And the last negative is, yeah, there's Fantastic Beasts around, but it doesn't feel like the focus of the movie. Because it's titled Fantastic Beasts, like that is the main title, and then the subtitle is The Crimes of Grindelwald. That's like saying that's like having a Harry Potter movie with Harry Potter in like 5 minutes of the movie. So it just doesn't work because they're the titular characters of the movie. Like Harry Potter is the titular character of the movie. He should like have the majority of the screen time, or at least a good chunk. And the Fantastic Beasts, that's in the title. They're the titular characters. They should be the main focus of it. So it just, there's just not that many Fantastic Beasts in the film. None that are really that noteworthy, because I think they were all in, I think all the good ones were like in the first Fantastic Beasts film. And I mean, like, the last negative, I don't know if I already said that, but here's the last negative. This movie is just really boring, and I feel like it's just a setup movie for the next movie. There's no real closure to the movie, so it's like, okay, so now you're just gonna keep making more. I really hope they don't. There's only the third one left. I really hope they don't make another Fantastic Beast film. So I'm sorry to say that, but first off, I just don't enjoy these as much as Harry Potter movies. But, so, in the end, honestly, I just can't stand this one. The one positive was just honestly kind of a nice thing to say about it. Because it's like, okay, that's not terrible. I'll write that down. Like, that's decent. That's okay. The first 15 minutes of the movie. But the entire rest of the movie is just terrible, and I really do not like this. And at this point, not necessarily binge watching the Harry Potter franchise, but watching the Harry Potter franchise over the course of 11-ish weeks, this is probably the most bored I've been in, so this one I just don't like. That's my review on Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Thanks for watching.